What's up, late night crew? Impromptu live stream writing on my YouTube channel. Just search my name on YouTube. I'm live right now. Come hang. All right. Let's make sure this thing is working. All right. It looks good. It looks good. Let me check. See how it sounds. Hello. All right. It looks sick. Looks great. Sounds great. Very happy. Okay. I'm going to fuck around with this for a little bit. This is a piece I was working on previously. Let's see what we got. I don't know what the hell this chord is right here, but oh man. That is so like Super Mario. Like this little chromatic movement in the bass here, right? I love that, man. I love this chord so much. Oh, that's a good one. I love that one. Ooh, that's a good one. Man, that's a great sound. Listen to that. That's a good one. That one makes me feel very happy. I love that. Love that. Okay. So the only thing I added since I did the stream was these chords. This, I'm not entirely sure that works. It's just boring to play the same chord twice in a row. Yeah, there needs to be some movement there. You know, but maybe the acoustic part could change as well. What's that sound like? Let's solo it. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm not sure about this. This might need to also change. Yeah, it needs a little bit more. It needs a little bit more movement. You know, it's a little too static to play that same thing twice in a row because I just did that 2 bars in a row. You know, the first 2 bars are the same thing repeating. harmonically. Rhythmically, they're not, though. Rhythmically, the thing we came up with last time was doing, 7/8 notes, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. So I think of this bar as 7, 4, 3. Like when I start writing drums for this, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, right? 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, right? And then the second bar here is one. I don't even remember what I did. 3, 4, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah. So it's going to be 7, 4, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. I mean, that's such a cool accent. So like if I just put in drums, just put in drums, drum kit, boom, boom, tab notation. So if I was going to do that, emphasize those hits rhythmically, let's just copy and paste. Ooh, why did it come in as rests? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's try. Yeah, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I think this would be right. 1, 2, 3 eighth notes, then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So it was my fault. So it was 3 eighth notes, 1, 2, 3, then 3 eighth notes. And to make this feel more natural, I made this a 16th. I made the tie a 16th, and I added a 16th rest instead of having an eighth note tied because it just didn't feel totally right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Yeah. So, okay. So I had this right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this needs one more. This needs one more rest in there. One more. This needs an eighth note, and then this can be taken away. Like that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, this needs an extra. No, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3. This is excessive. I'm doing something wrong here. What am I doing wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 10. Yeah, okay. No, I got this right. So boom. There, one more accent there. Oh, God, I'm tired. I'm tired. This needs to go there. That's a rest. ETG, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. You, what are you up to these days, man? Are you still streaming on Twitch? You were drumming, if I recall, right? You were drumming? What are you up to, man? Are you still streaming? You remember my old streaming days on Twitch, maybe. Glad you still follow me, man. I appreciate it. Always good to hear from you. Yeah. Okay, so that's the right accent pattern. And then for this one, it was Sev. 2, 3, 4, 3. So, okay, I'm going to continue writing, but because now I'm a TikToker, I'm going to pause my writing flow for a second and just briefly explain what is happening rhythmically in this composition so far. So we're in 7/4. So there are 7 quarter notes in each measure. You can divide quarter notes into much smaller fragments. I like to work in eighth notes for syncopation when I'm writing. writing, I don't often think in 16th notes to start. When I start in 16th notes, it feels like there are too many options. So I like to start in eighth notes because it's a little bit easier, and then go back and throw in 16th note additions to make things, you know, uh, more dynamic or crazier. But I always start with eighth note syncopation, which, by the way, I learned that from Steve Vai's song Valorum, which I transcribed, and that was the best thing I ever did for my playing, was transcribing that song, because something clicked in my brain about eighth note syncopation because of that whole middle section on the seventh string, the dun 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 dun, the whole thing in 6/8. Transcribing that changed my rhythm skills fundamentally. Anyhow, I'm basically applying here what I learned in that transcribing, which is, grouping eighth notes in smaller groupings to create an odd time feel. We're already in 7/4, so it's already odd time. But so here's 7/8 notes. So the way I'm counting this in my head is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now there's 4/8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. So I count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's how I count this first bar, which sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, right? And now the second bar, same principle. And this is the 16th thing makes shit confusing. So to keep it simple. So again, here I just used a different grouping. So, we have seven quarter notes to work with, which means we have 14 eighth notes to work with. So I'm grouping those 14 notes here in the first bar. I did a group of 7, a group of 4, and a group of 3. Now I'm going to group these 14 eighth notes, or 7 quarter notes, right? Because they're eighth notes, so they're broken in half, in a group of 3, 3, 1, 6, 1. Ending a grouping in 1 is one of the most proggiest things you can do. And I love the song Electric Sunrise by Pliny. That's kind of when I first discovered this, because I think he did. I think that song's in 13/8. All I know is this dun 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 dun, whatever that is. I don't know, but there's that dun dun dun, and something I've just found really effective about that is ending an odd phrase on the one and having a double hit dun dun. I mean, that's just so powerful. So in this bar, I'm doing it twice because this next bar is gonna come back here. So if you see, there's gonna be 2 back-to-back hits, which to me just grooves. Here, let me throw this in the next bar. It just makes me want to. If it makes me want to bang my head through a wall and crane my neck, gah 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 gah, then it's good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this bar is a little trickier, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1. That's how you count it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1. And once you wrap your head around it, it's really straightforward. It's sick. And then when you hear it go back and forth, it's cool. So that'll be a really cool thing to have a drum groove go over. Yeah, recently got back into, took a break for a while. Awesome, man. Good. That's good to hear. Streaming is fun. And it just, by doing it, you kind of force yourself to spend more time on this shit, which is the only way to improve and grow. When you're spending time on it, when you're making the music, when you're making the videos and stuff, you're growing, you're improving, and streaming and having that feeling like I have an obligation to go live and stream and stuff is good because it forces you to do it. Flying Formation EP is sick, by the way. Thanks, man. Enjoyed it a lot. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And it's really cool that I have you here, man. Again, I just really appreciate you being here because like emotionally, right? Like I started a lot of those pieces of music were really written around the time I was starting on Twitch too. Like I remember Dingle Hopper. I wrote part of that during a live stream. And yeah, the room that I was working out of from the time had a lot of intense emotions in it from that EP coming out and me just really wanting to write it. And I also correlate being on Twitch with that. So it's really cool to stay connected with you, man, because you were there. I mean, you participated in that with me, and that was really cool. That's really cool. So I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the kind words. Now we're gonna write some even crazier shit than that EP. I hope that's what I'm going for. Okay, I'm gonna mute these drums because I don't need to hear them. So this is, compositionally right now, I would say this is slightly all over the place, not in a bad way, but the rhythmic motif is very strong, very confusing, and not apparent to the ear immediately. But it is there, and then it kind of dissipates for these last 2 bars of the first time through, the first 8-bar sequence, which I like. It's like a palate cleanse coming at the end of, you had 6 bars of this alternating odd groups. 7/4/3, 3/3, 1, 6, 1, right? Those are how the notes are alternating rhythmically. And then you just have these 2 groups of, it's just 7 in a row, 4, 7/8 notes, 4 times. And then it's like I come back to the first chord with a new note, go Lydian sort of. Let's go Lydian for a second there. And back to the rhythmic motif. And now the rhythmic motif continues again into the odd motif. But the thing is it's a little bit harder to follow because the chords are changing. So like here we have 2 different chords and the 2 different odd groupings. So it's like becoming more complex, which is something I normally avoid in my writing because I don't want things to become too complex, but I kind of like it. It kind of feels like it's blossoming out a little, and it's okay that it's a little confusing. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it. Now, this is the other dilemma I was thinking, is that now we have a 4-bar, like quote unquote palette cleanse. So this second chord here, I could change it to the 3/3/1/6/1. I just get so distracted by how pretty this chord is. I love this chord. I just love that chord. I love it. I don't know. I think we can the rhythmic variation a little bit for now. I don't need to make all these decisions now. Oh, but see, the way I had this is that it ends on the dun 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 dun. Okay, Okay, I'm actually happy with that. I'm happy with how this wraps around for these 16 bars. Okay, so what next? Um, so there's a couple things to do. One, I could loop this again for another 16 bars and start writing a riff over it. Some kind of simple riff, little like a very simple plucky thing, not a lot of notes that just emphasizes the rhythmic motif on the guitar, which I kind of like that. Um, I kind of like that concept because whether this part, I mean, this part is being written on an acoustic guitar sound, but it may end up being a piano part. It may end up being something, a synth. So it's kind of like, is this gonna be being played on guitar? I'm always thinking about what's the live application, right? Um, I feel like it's a lot, and coming in with a complicated guitar riff next might be too much, actually. Though I do hear that in my head quite often. Um, quite often. That's all I ever hear in my head are complex riffs. I think it would be cool to cycle this along with the chords. Let's just cycle it for another 16 bars. And I'm going to do a simple riff to emphasize the rhythms. And then I'm going to do another 16 bars. And I'm going to do a complex riff if my brain goes there. We'll see where my brain goes, but I'm going to set this up for 2 more 16 bar sets. And I'm going to load up a new electric guitar track while I'm doing this. Kind of just off the cuff, right? Something I'm going to put on like shit. So I'm playing. So this riff has all these open strings, which are an open B and an open. I'm sorry, an open A and an open D natural, because it's dadgad. The acoustic guitar is in dadgad. So those chords that are ringing out with an open A and an open D note on the top. Now, I normally tune my guitars for flying formation in half step down. Half step down is the tuning I like the most. That presents a problem here because this dadgad thing, because then I would have, instead of D and A ringing out, I would have D sharp and A sharp, E flat and B flat ringing out. But, I mean, I don't have to have, the electric guitars don't have to necessarily be ringing out. It's funny, I'm stopping here for a second because I was actually thinking about this morning. It's like when I get back to writing this song, I'm going to just switch to my main cam here for a second. It's kind of like when I got back to writing this song, I was thinking, what is going to happen with the tuning? And this is something that, I'm obviously really keyed in on, because if I want to play it live, I just realized on this page you're getting my audio twice. If I want to play it live, tuning has to be a consideration. And, I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I'm not entirely sure how to do this tuning wise. I could change the dadgad part and just put it down a half step, or actually take the whole thing up a half step, which would require a uniquely tuned guitar, or it would require a different instrument, piano, synth. And then I could write the riff in my standard flying formation tuning. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna experiment with this before I create the electric guitar. I'm gonna transpose this riff, this big melodic, chord part that we wrote. I'm gonna transpose the whole thing up 1/2 step, and I'm gonna see what happens if we like that key better. 1 semitone up. I mean, this is obviously not playable by a human because you're stretching from the 10th and 12th fret to the 1st fret. But it could be capoed. It could be capoed. It could be capoed, and that could be a solution. Let's hear how it sounds. Oh, wait, I got to transpose the chords up. I got to pull the chords up a 1/2 step, too. That would have sounded... Okay, what does it sound like if I don't transpose the chords? Are you ready? Cover your ears. This is going to sound horrible. Oh, it's going to sound horrible. Okay. All right, let me transpose this down. 1 semitone down. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 semitone up. God, I'm such an idiot. I am tired. Man. 1 semitone up. There we go. All right, let's hear what this sounds like. This is why I write this. What you just heard right there is why I write in a 1/2 step down for flying formation. It E flat and B flat and ringing out sound so good. Listen to the difference. First 2 bars in Dadgad 1/2 step up. Which is basically a 1/2 step down. I mean, not all the strings are tuned down, right? The A string, the D string, right? D, A, D, G. The A string, the D string, and the D string. A, D, and G are not tuned down. They're in standard. So they're actually tuned up. Man, I have gotten myself into an absolute fucking mess. I got to just write this from my heart and not think about tuning and figure it out later because there's no good solution to this. There's no good solution to this. But I mean, listen to the difference. That just sounds so much sweeter than this. It just sounds better. Like, it literally just sounds better. And that's with E flat and D sharp and A sharp instead of D and A on the high strings. Fuck. I have absolutely written myself into a conundrum. But like, listen to like, dude, like, which one really got me? Ugh. Shit. This is you know what? Honestly, I can play it off just like this. In life, I have a saying. I have a saying for when I put myself in conundrums like this with a piece of music. or with anything, honestly. That's a problem for future Dante. I'm telling you, man, I do not have a solution to this tuning thing right now. I absolutely do not. I have put myself in a very tricky conundrum tuning wise. I have absolutely no fucking clue what to do about this song. And because of that, I almost don't know what's the best way to continue. This is fun. This is why we do it. Okay. All right. Let me just meditate on this. I mean, it has to be in this key, right? Like, let's experiment, though. Let's experiment. I've been listening to a lot of Jacob Collier, and you know what I've learned from listening to that motherfucker? Whew! Keys make everything. So I'm just gonna shit around with this. What if we went back to one semitone down? Okay, this is where we started. Now I'm gonna go another semitone down. So 2 semitones down from the original. Let's see what happens there. Okay. How much is this gonna bend me over? Let's find out. Don't like it as much. It's too dark. Those low chords. Those low chords are good. But let's bring it back. Let's bring it back, right? That feels good to me. Let's bring it back down. Let's go further down. Let's go further down. Who says we can't go lower? Let's go another semitone down. Let's just shit around with keys until I find the key for the song. And then I'll figure out the guitars around it. How about that? We're going to go another semitone down. Let's hear what this is. I just had an idea. I just had a really good idea. Who says the whole song has to be in the same key? What if one of the things this song does is maybe not necessarily moving through parts, like verse, chorus, verse 2, chorus 2. Like, what if it just modulated keys a lot? And it was like the same thing. And you went on this journey of the same riff, essentially, or variations of the riff. But like the whole song is just this pattern of chords, and the key changes tell the story of sections. I like that. I like that. I like that. I really like that. I want to listen to a little. I want to get inspired for a second. I'm going to listen to I want to listen to a song that I know is a big key changey song. I don't. Can you play someone's music on a YouTube stream? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna play Arch Echo. I'm gonna play Color Wheel by Arch Echo because that's a big key changer. I guess I'll learn. Now's the time to learn about YouTube's rules with that. Okay. Arch Echo. We're going on tour with Dream Theater, by the way, man. Good for those guys. Holy shit. Congratulations, Arch fucking Echo, man. Let's go. Color was their most popular song. Let's fucking go, dude. Before I play it, they're the coolest guys, man. They're super nice. My band opened for them before we were Flying Formation when it was just Dante Frisiello as the billing. We opened for them when they came through Jam and Java. Man, they were great guys. So nice, so cool. Cool to everybody. And, man, what I fucking loved about them is they're playing live. Holy shit. Man. Dude, those guys have the goods, man. Wow. Improvising at certain points. Replication of the music was so well done. I mean, it's amazing. All right. I want to listen to this and get inspired. And what I'm listening to is the composition. I'm listening to how they use key changes to tell the story and how much the melody changes. Because I know they used key changes to tell a story here. And I also know that I think the melody changes, but I don't know how much. I want to listen. I just realized the audio is not playing through the stream. Sorry, just pretend it's there. I don't know why it's not. I can't fix it though. I'm going to put this back in the key that I liked. So it's really in the outro. Yeah, so it's really the outro. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. fucking low key though, man. Holy shit. I do like that. Can't lie. I can't lie about it. But I think I like this one. Yeah, I'm just going to roll with this key and I'm going to stop thinking about this and I'm going to start writing riffs. Yeah, so rest of this shit I'm going to bring up one semitone. One semitone up. And then here. One semitone up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's good. I got some direction because the song that I was thinking of, that Arch Echo song, it's the outro. You know, it was really an outro kind of vibe where they hit a couple key changes that really bring it home. And I've already done that on a song that I've written for this Flying Formation EP2. I've already done a really nice outro key change on a big epic song. And I actually have another one planned. So I've done that twice already. So I mean, the key change ain't great, but we'll get there. One thing at a time. Like, this needs some fucking staccato riffing to set the tone because this is going to be loud. Sorry. It just needs some staccato riffing. So I'm going to just take a 7-string. I'm going to tune it down a half step. God, is there any sound not that horrible? Ugh. Signatures. How about Cruise? Oh, God. How about Brother? No, maybe Distortion will be better. Yeah, Distortion's better. Step. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start this process by actually just copying and pasting the acoustic guitar part. I'm gonna copy and paste the acoustic guitar part into the electric guitar part, so that those bass notes, those bottom notes I put in there are already placed rhythmically. Oh, that didn't work at all. Fuck. All right. What's the root here of this one? 11th fret. But here we're on the 7th string, so instead of doing 11 there, what could I do? 4. Yeah, that's it. That's the octave. Right? Fuck, what's the ledger line below F? D. It's a D. Yeah, those are both Ds. Okay. All right. Is that the right note? It doesn't sound right. It's because it's not right. It's because this isn't a D. This is a C sharp. Oh, yo, but if it's a C sharp, then I can do... No. Fuck. What is happening right now? C sharp. That ledger line is a D, right? Isn't it a D? I don't know. I'm really tired. I must look so stupid and idiotic right now, but I don't care because I want to figure this out. I mean, that's a C sharp. Boom, right there. First ledger line, C sharp. D, E, F. Like C sharp, but this can't be C sharp. It doesn't sound right. Oh, not that. No, because that's an F. That's an F. That's an E. That's an E flat or a D sharp. That's a D. And that's a C sharp. There we go. Good God. I'm pathetic. All right. I gotta check my TikTok to see if I got any new followers, you know what I'm saying? 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 Because I'll be making posts trying to get that dopamine hit. Follows. Ooh, 4 followers. Yay. Yay. This guy named King of Pain 69 commented on my post, I'm out. I'm buying a flute. Holy shit. That's hilarious. Yo, 226. That's amazing. I picked up 150 followers in one day from a video. That's awesome. What an app. Okay. All right, let's write this. D, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just going to what's missing? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs one more rest. Yeah. The end of 2. Oh, it's on the 3. I'm hearing the ghost note. Oh yeah, this art, I can already hear the potential to make this wild as shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, I already know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna definitely follow. Yeah, because I just hear this one thing and I'm already inspired. Hearing this is all I need to hear. Yeah, I already know what I'm gonna do. I already have ideas to make that expanded on. So I'm definitely gonna just write, like, you see this right here, this space from this bar, these 48 bars. I'm probably just gonna write 3 variations of some kind of staccato-y riff over this. And it may not necessarily be the beginning of a song, right? Like this might go a minute and a half into a song. You know, this doesn't have to be the beginning of a song. It's just, this is a little writing thing I've learned. Switch to Dante Camp for a second. This is a little thing I've learned about writing. When you have an idea, in my experience, this is what works for me. When I have an idea and I feel like it's musical and it's a song and it has an identity and an ethos and I'm excited about it, I just follow it and I let it flow. And I follow the idea until it runs out. And it usually runs out on on a good day. It runs out after a minute and a half. On an amazing day, it runs out in 3 minutes. And then that's kind of the seed of the song. And so, like, I mean, let's just say right here, like, how long are these 48 bars? 2 minutes, right? So if I'm lucky, I could get 2 minutes of some kind of melodic riffing going through there. And now I'll sit back at the end of this process, which I'm definitely not gonna do all this tonight. I'm way too tired. Kind of just wanted to check in and make sure the stream works again, which it is. I made a bunch of tweaks to my technology and everything seems to be working great. But if you're lucky, you'll get I'll get 2 full minutes out of this. But then I'm going to take a step back and say, okay, that's 2 minutes of music. It's not a song. I call it 2 minutes of music because it's not a song. It's not a complete statement. It's not a wrapped up package, but it is something. It's 2 minutes of music. It's not bullshit. It's music and it's 2 minutes and it goes somewhere. And writing an album or an EP or a single or whatever, you're trying to figure out, when you come up with a little package of 2 minutes or something, like how does that package fit or work into the structure of a complete musical statement, which is a song? This is not going to be a complete musical statement. It's going to be a 2-minute passage of music, not a song. And there's a fucking difference. And you know what I'm talking about. Because there are a lot of people that put out albums of 2 minutes of music and think it's a song, and it's not. And that's fine. That's fine. You're the composer. You can do whatever you want. There are no rules. Me, I want to write songs that tell a compact story and take you on a journey. And within those songs, they're becoming, as I get more comfortable, they're becoming more freeform and they're becoming less bound by structure. But at the end of the day, I just want a song, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to just flow because I've been talking a lot. I'm going to just flow here for like 15 minutes and see what comes out. I'm not really going to talk. So enjoy that. Shit, do I need to tune this thing lower? I need an F. I need an F. F's in the chat. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Lord. I don't know why it copy and pasted 2 blank bars in there. That's weird. What the fuck? Oh, Lord. Man, that's my favorite thing on the internet right now. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to call you back. That shit cracks me up. My favorite part about it is that it sounds like Terry Crews, who is one of my favorite people in entertainment. Um, that's someone I would, I would love to sit down with and have a conversation with. Terry Crews, man. Oh my God, Terry, I love you so much. I want to have a fucking conversation with you about life. This is beautiful. I am extremely pleased with the harmonic things happening right now. Very pleased. Ignore that gross note. Why does it keep putting in blank bars? And you know what? There's a lot of times when I actually want it to copy and paste that, and it doesn't, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's because there's a rest in the bar. Oh my God. Okay. Just fuck you. Delete the rest. All right. There. Holy shit. that, that, dude, I'm sorry. That chord just makes me tear up. It is so Super Mario. I don't know why. It just sounds like I'm in Peach's castle. Oh, God. Those two chords are my favorite in the whole thing. I love chorus. I'm a Horus for chorus, man. F sharp. Okay. Sixth fret. Fifth fret. Nope. Eighth fret. Yeah. So it's gonna be third fret again. You gonna hear that again, right? Oh, Jesus, I cracked myself up. If not me, then who? Who else is gonna make me laugh? Okay, so that is just kind of meant to be a platform to start from. And now I'm going to make this more complicated. God. was just going to double check on YouTube that it was still looking good. Good, it does. It does. Stream looks really good. Sounds really good. Okay, ever onward. Let's make this better. I'm gonna move this away from my face. Bring this back so you can hear me making my weird composer noises. I think I want a ninth. Yes. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. But I am getting somewhere, but I'm also worried about if I continue to stray down this path of adding notes, is the rhythmic thing going to get lost? You know, this. All right, I'm going to just trust my gut here because my gut is telling me to start writing these variations after one full repeat. Not because I'm going to keep a full repeat, but just because I want to have that written out in notation. Hey, here's the 16 bar figure with just the stabs on the notes that you're trying to emphasize rhythmically. And by the way, let me correct some. This bar 8 should be identical to bar 7 if we're running with this concept, which I'm going to trust my gut, and we're going to do that for the first. I just have there's so many ideas running through my head every time I listen to this, and I'm putting myself into crutches by going slowly. Now it's time to follow the flow zone, baby. Okay. All right. That's so sick. Bump, big dun. Bump, big dun. Bump, big dun. Da da da. Da 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 da. So on 2, there's gonna be da 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 da. There's gonna be 3 16th note chugs. Da 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 da. And then a 16th rest. Palm mute those. Don't tick that. Don't tick that. Dun da da dun. Dun da dun. Dun da dun da dun. Boom ba da boom. Boom ba da dun dun. Boom ba da dun dun. Boom ba da dun dun boom da. Boom ba da boom ga da dun dun. Boom ba da dun dun. I kind of like that. Boom da da boom da da dun dun. That would make these 8th notes. Boom ba da dun dun. I like that. Dun ba da dun dun. Dun dun. It's just an 8th note in between. Dun ba da dun dun. Dun dun. Oh, it's a quarter note. Yeah, and you know what? To make this more badass, I'm gonna tie the chug. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's so sick. Turn the other guitars down so I can really listen. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now I can do the 16th note thing, I think. I have a couple other ideas for that, but I think I'm going to save them for another rotation on the chord. Bad and decadent. Why did this get an... There's an extra bar that is in here for some reason. What the fuck? Okay, I think I fixed it right there. No, I did not fix it. Wow, I'm too tired to be doing this, I think. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm too tired to be doing this. I have ideas. They're coming. The ideas are there. I'm settled on the chords. So big decisions made tonight. Settled on the chords. Settled on the rhythmic pattern. I really like the 7/4/3, 3/3 6/1. I really like that. And I really do. I like the key this is in. I had to spend some time thinking about that because, the key is important. I like the key this is in. And furthermore, I have ideas to alter the key. I like some things I was hearing there at some points. Maybe we can do a key change in this song or two, big ones. I really like where this riff is headed. If I was fully energized right now, I could blow through this, but I'm tired. I'm tired, but it's there. The bones of something really great are just kind of chilling there right now. The only thing is, gotta be honest, I already have a lot of Flying Formation songs written. This is not the first song right now, Flying Formation 2, I have 3 song ideas 100% in my mind, and then I have 2 or 3 others that are about 80%. So I don't really need another new song, but this passage could work into an existing song, which is kind of why I'm feeling like it might just be a 2-minute of music that it gets worked in somewhere. We'll see. But I got to just keep writing those 2 minutes of music, and then everything follows. All right, well, I'm going to call it a night, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be streaming more. I would like to get a schedule set. In this crazy life, though, that is hard, so you may just have to subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Everyone take care. And, yeah, be doing a lot more of this. Peace.